Have you ever felt like you just don't fit in? Like everyone expects you to be one thing, but your heart is pulling you in a completely different direction? Well, get ready for a story about a boy who felt exactly that way, and how his unlikely friendship with a dragon changed everything. Welcome to the Isle of Berk, a rugged, windswept island inhabited by tough, burly Vikings whose favorite pastime is, you guessed it, fighting dragons for generations. It's been a cycle of raids and battles. Dragons steal their livestock, and Vikings fight back. It's just the way things are. In the middle of all this chaos is our hero, Hiccup. He's the son of the village chief, Stoic the Vast, a man as large and stubborn as the mountains of Berk. But Hiccup, well, he's not exactly Viking material. He's small, sarcastic, and more of an inventor than a fighter. His crazy contraptions usually end up causing more trouble than they solve, making him the awkward outcast of the village. All he wants is to prove himself, to slay a dragon and earn his father's respect. One night, during a massive dragon raid, Hiccup sees his chance. He wheels out his latest invention, a catapult-like device, and aims for the most mysterious and feared dragon of all, the Night Fury. No one has ever even seen one and lived to tell the tale. Miraculously, Hiccup's shot hits its mark. The dragon shrieks and falls from the sky, crashing deep into the forest. This is it, his moment of glory. But when Hiccup finds the downed Night Fury, he can't bring himself to do it. The dragon is tangled in his ropes, injured and terrified. Looking into its big, intelligent eyes, Hiccup doesn't see a mindless beast. He sees a creature just as scared as he is, in a moment that changes his life forever. He cuts the ropes and sets the dragon free. Hiccup starts secretly visiting the dragon in a hidden cove. He discovers the Night Fury's tail fin was damaged in the crash, leaving him unable to fly. Hiccup, being the inventor he is, decides to help. He starts sketching designs, building a prosthetic tail fin, and slowly, cautiously, begins to earn the dragon's trust. He names him Toothless because of his retractable teeth. Through these secret meetings, Hiccup learns that everything the Vikings thought they knew about dragons is wrong. They aren't vicious monsters. They're intelligent, playful, and even have a soft spot for a good chin scratch. He learns their secrets, their weaknesses, and their strengths. He even uses this newfound knowledge in his dragon training classes back in the village. But not to fight them. He uses it to peacefully subdue the dragons, becoming an overnight sensation, much to the confusion of his peers, especially the tough and talented Astrid. But secrets can't stay hidden forever. Astrid follows Hiccup and discovers Toothless after a terrifying, then breathtaking flight on Toothless's back. She finally understands. She sees the world from Hiccup's perspective, a world where humans and dragons can coexist. However, their discovery leads them to a much bigger threat, the Red Death, a colossal, tyrannical dragon that forces all the other dragons to raid villages and bring it food. This is the real reason for the conflict. The dragons aren't evil, they're enslaved. When Hiccup's father discovers Toothless, he feels betrayed. He disowns Hiccup and uses Toothless to find the dragon's nest, leading the entire Viking fleet into a trap. The Vikings are no match for the Red Death. All seems lost until Hiccup and his friends arrive, riding the very dragons they were trained to fight. What follows is an epic battle in the sky. Hiccup and Toothless work together as one, using their unique bond and Hiccup's quick thinking to take on the monstrous queen. In a daring final move, they trick the Red Death into a fiery dive, defeating it, but not without a cost. Hiccup loses his lower leg in the explosion, a parallel to Toothless's own injury. Hiccup wakes up back in Berk, not as an outcast, but as a hero. He looks down and sees his prosthetic leg, and then looks at Toothless, who is right by his side. The village has completely transformed. Vikings and dragons are now living together, playing together, working together. Hiccup didn't just change his own destiny. He changed the destiny of his entire world. He proved that true strength isn't about fighting, but about understanding and compassion. This wasn't just the story of a boy and his dragon. It was the story of how the Misfits showed everyone a better way to live. Thanks for watching. If you loved this story as much as I do, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite movies. See you next time.